All right, we're good here. Okay, I'm doing something new this time. Hey, I'm Tino. Fuck, what even was my intro? I don't even remember what my intro was. I think it was like, hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Tino, and this channel's dedicated to just being vulnerable and authentic instead of highlighting a carefully curated fake life. So if that sounds good to you, then feel free to subscribe. Or if you want to join the community, really, if you want to join this community that I'm starting or trying to grow of just being authentic and being vulnerable, then I would love if you consider subscribing. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I mean, that was my first try doing that. Is this fucking thing like all crooked? I think it's all crooked. Whatever. I mean, that's gonna bug me, but I don't know what my fucking options are here. Or is it that? No, it's almost certainly the tripod. Well, that's annoying. I think maybe if I do that. That seems better, doesn't it? Now the image is no longer very crooked. Now it's just a little crooked. So, as you guys could tell, I like to have my like little mic higher up on my lapel now. But I literally just finished a piano lesson. And I structured my piano lessons so they're at like 3 p.m. in the middle of the workday. Because I used to do them at like 8 or 9 p.m. and I fucking hated it that late. I hated it. I like it 3 p.m. and then I just get back to work after. But I wanted to record this video because I just finished my piano lesson, and as you know, as I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, I have my upcoming piano recital. And as I look back on my life, as I've played the piano, and that's not my career. My piano playing is not my career. It's a hobby. But it's obviously something I'm emotionally invested in, and I like it. And I want to do well at this upcoming piano recital. I don't want to do a shit job. So I look back on my piano career and I can honestly say, okay, I've always tried in a performance setting, I've always tried to get every note perfect. I would get so worked up about forgetting a section or someone hearing a mistake, not the technical notes being perfect. And by technical notes, I mean the notes, the actual what's written in the sheet music. But behind the like a piano player's job when they're reading a sheet music or a score, it's not just to get the notes perfect. There's actually something way beneath the notes, and that is your musicality. How much of your soul do you imbue into the music? That's why I don't like Baroque music or classical music, is because I feel like there's not enough space for the piano player's soul to shine through. I never felt that way. I feel like the layer in which the piano player can put their spin on a Baroque song like Bach it's thinner than, say, the classical romantic era or the impressionistic era or modern jazz. That has been my experience. And that's why I don't like playing Baroque music. It's like, am I really just gonna be like a Python runtime, just taking a script and just like passing it through? Like passing it through me and it's like what you see is what you get. No, I don't fucking, I hated it. I've hated not being able to imbue my own emotions and my own story of a piece. I hate not being able to express myself through a song. If I want to take 10 seconds holding a note rather than 3 seconds, I'm going to take 10 goddamn seconds because that's what my soul feels in the moment. And if the next time I play it, I'm only feeling 3 seconds, then I'm only going to fucking hold 3 seconds. That is what I like about classical romantic music and impressionistic music and basically everything after classical romantic music or just romantic music. That's what I like. And we're actually wrapping up the song that I'm playing on January 31st in front of an audience. I'm the final performer. And I mean, it's his new clientele, like he's in Texas, like it's a lot of like young kids and young adults. I'm like the oldest one there. But I don't care. I do it because I like it and I want to support him. And if I spend a year learning a song, then fuck it. I want to play it. And even my family's going to come and watch it, which I'm stoked about. You know, part of me is definitely nervous about that. But I think overall, I'm net excited. The point is when I look back at all the years of playing the piano, I can pinpoint wanting to play it perfectly, like every note being perfect. Literally no different than fucking me scripting IFS videos on my old channel compared to this. Why not just feel what the fuck is up and just speak it? Why do I have to script? Why can't I just speak about it? I like it a lot more. I mean, I guess I'd be missing out on one business opportunity with not pursuing the IFS anxious attachment route, but I don't fucking want to. I don't fucking want to. It's getting a little warm, so I'm gonna open the window. So I guess that's what this whole journey has been about. I'm on video 16 right now. You guys should have seen video 1 or video 0. Oh my God. It was so bad. I was trying to be perfect and I couldn't do it. And I can look back in time in piano at all my recitals and I wanted to get every note perfect. And the goal was to not mess up. And in working with my parts, working with my shame, working with the part of me, the deepest part of me that feels unlovable as I am, and the subsequent protective part of me, the protective response of needing to be perfect or being perfectionistic, I have been able to just fucking talk to you guys and not care. And like yesterday's video, like almost cry on camera, whatever. That's exactly what I'm feeling in the fucking moment. Or sometimes it's a boring video. Sometimes I have nothing to talk about. Sometimes there will be silence for 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Sometimes I will get a little anxious and that protective part of me will come back up. Like I can feel it a little right now. But the point is the exercise of doing this for 90 videos, and I think that I'm gonna love doing it so much I'm not gonna stop. But by getting in this mode of just saying, there are no fuck-ups. There are no fuck-ups when I speak to this camera. It's just me. This is who I am. It's who I literally fucking am. And it's enough. By doing that every day. It's like today I feel like I had a breakthrough with my piano lesson, like we're practicing performing the song. So I'll go like sit on my bed over there and my piano teacher, you know, it's virtual because he lives in Dallas. We used to link up in Southern California, but he's not in Southern California anymore and I'm not in Southern California anymore. But he's the fucking G, and I don't want to not work with him. He's like the only, I always tell him, the second he passes in life, thank God he's young, he's only 50, I'm only 27, or he turns 50 in January. But I always tell him, like, the fucking day you pass, I'm done learning it because I can't imagine learning piano with someone else. I can't. I would hate it. It's like in high school, I remember I had a tutor who was amazing. And I just keep everyone's names anonymous in these videos, but I fucking loved my tutor. I literally had him since like the 6th grade, and he worked with my older brothers, and that's why I was able to have him, because he was already at our house. And I remember like he stopped working with me, I think my senior year. Yes, it was my senior year. And we got a new guy, and he was fine, and he did his job very well. And he taught me, like he helped me. It's not that he taught me, he helped me iron out the confusions. And now I guess Perplexity or any AI can do that now. But I remember that first tutor was the fucking man. And you know what? He's going to my brother's wedding, and I still stay in touch with him. We were texting this last weekend. Can you imagine that? From 2009. Actually, from 2008, he started working with our family, with me and my brothers. And it's almost 2026, and he's still a homie. That's how I feel about my fucking piano teacher. I don't want to lose this guy. I can't imagine it. I can't even think of not working with him. The point is where was I? So I was sitting on my couch, and what he does is he's like set up on my phone, and I just have my phone on like a shitty little tripod pointing at my little keyboard. And he says, he says in his very official tone, exactly the tone that he has at the recitals that he puts on. And he says, our next performer is Mr. Konstantino Khoury. Today he will be playing Elegy by Sergei Rachmaninoff. And I'm sitting on the fucking couch, and he's clapping, and I'm sitting on my bed, and I stand up, I get to the edge of the piano, I take a bow, and I sit down. I sit down at the keys, and then it's just silence. And he does this because it's very psychological. It's much easier. It's the easiest playing by yourself. It's harder to play for your piano teacher. It is hardest to play in front of a crowd, at least for me, and I would suppose many other musicians. Amateur or professional, whatever. And so I sit on the piano, and it's silence, and it feels like I'm about to fucking perform. And so we're not only practicing piano, we're practicing performing now too. And I was so focused on getting the notes perfect. And then I had, a mess up. I forgot some notes or whatever. And I had to kind of move my left hand around. Like, I had a couple tries at finding the left hand, and I finally got it. And then I moved on. And I remember my hands were shaking and shaking, which is fine, by the way. If they shake, it's fine. Like, they're almost certainly going to shake when I actually go and perform in Dallas, because it's normal to have fucking nerves. But I hope this isn't too bright. It's obviously still a little bit sunlight. It's a little bit bright out, so I'm adjusting the ND filter on my camera, but I think it's working. I usually record when it's pitch black outside, but tonight's a little different because I just finished my piano lesson and I wanted to fucking rip it with you. So, my left hand was shaking a lot. I didn't feel comfortable, and I wanted to get things absolutely perfect. That's what I wanted. And it's kind of a blur, but I think on the second run through, because we had 3 run throughs. The first run through, it was good. Like, it was a good run through. I had my mess ups, but it was good. And I don't remember if it was on the second or the third, but I just remember, having this mental digestion that, you know what? The mess ups don't fucking matter. And the goal isn't to get the notes perfect. The goal is to just like in the videos, feel inside of my gut, feel my authentic feelings right here, and just lay it out on the keys, just like I lay it out in words for you right now. Just like someone who's working, if they're fucking vibing and passionate about their work, they just lay it out on the work. Or if you're with someone you love and you guys are doing something together, whatever that thing may be, and you're just so immersed in it. And in your mind, there is no such thing as a mistake. There's no such thing as a mistake. That's like right now. I just fucking talked about the sun. I had to open the window. I felt this part of me, this anxious part of me coming up earlier, and I just talked about it. Are those mistakes? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. And it's funny because when I got in the state of really not fucking caring if I forgot a note here, or if I messed up these notes there, and if I just totally messed up this little section here, the second I got out of that headspace and into the headspace of just wanting to just pull out my soul like I'm doing right now, but on the keys, it was like, it made the playing infinitely better. But I mean, the goal isn't to play better, and so I'm hesitant to say that it made the playing better, but the playing was better as a byproduct. I actually made fewer errors because I wasn't so fucking focused on being perfect. I was focused on just being human and showing my humanity. That's what I was focused on doing. I was focused on being vulnerable with my feelings and bringing them out, not being so protective over them for whatever reason. For fear that, whatever, we don't need to get into that right now. And it felt so good. It's like when I got out of the headspace of worrying about every little note and wanting to not make a mistake with the technical notes, it's like it just got so much fucking better. I think, at least. I sure as fuck enjoyed it a lot more. And it's probably, and I'm hypothesizing now, it's probably no different than it's probably no different than the whole video thing. If I was reading this all from a script, would that not have, like, if I was reading word for word everything that I'm saying from a script, would the energy, would the delivery, would the performance isn't the right word, but would the delivery, would how you feel listening to me feel different than me literally just speaking from my gut, speaking from my soul right now? The answer is yes. Why would it be different with the piano? It's okay to make mistakes, is what I'm realizing. It's okay to fumble on the keys of life or whatever. It's okay to make mistakes. I really feel like what's the most important is just putting yourself in it. Yourself, your compassion, your enthusiasm, your soul, your gut feelings, even if it's nervousness. I don't know. Watch. I'm saying this now, and I'll totally fucking fuck up at my piano recital and forget the whole whatever piece, and I'll have to get off stage. Watch, and that would be ironic. But at the very least, in this glimpse of this piano lesson, when I was performing, and when I stopped focusing on getting the notes perfect, and when I stopped focusing on, it was just in my head. Give me a second to figure it out, or to remember it. Yeah, it's still on. When I started expecting that I was going to slip up on notes and that it was perfectly okay. When I gave myself permission to just mess up the notes, it made so much of a fucking difference. And I realized that I don't fucking care if I make a mistake. I don't. I really don't fucking care. If I forget a little section, if I forget where to start, let's even take it even further. If I forget if I mess up on stage and I don't get the notes perfectly, it's like I don't even fucking care. And of course, I have parts of me that say like, well, what if you forget the whole song? Then what? And it goes back to the same underlying, exiled, vulnerable part of me that feels fundamentally unlovable. That if that happened, if I got up on stage and I couldn't remember the song, and it fears that if that were to happen, if it didn't protect me from that, I would feel catastrophic humiliation and unlovability. No one would like me again. The audience would laugh at me. My girlfriend would break up with me. My girlfriend would say, fuck, what a mess. He's not a man, capital M, man. He's too much. He's a mess. Of course I feel those fucking things. Those are the deepest dredges and trenches of my fears. And of course there's a part of me that's like, well, what if that happens? And would you be okay? And it's like, I feel like part of the practice is like, yes, I would be okay. And accepting it. It's okay. Now, what do I have to lose? Fuck it. Let's just fucking enjoy that instrument. Let's get up there and enjoy and put our fucking soul into it and show people this beautiful thing. That's the headspace that puts me into. Let's share with the world this fucking beautiful, beautiful fucking thing that we just learned and my interpretation of it. My soul, because it's one time of the year where I truly get the privilege of having. Last year was 15 minutes, this year is about 7. 7 minutes dedicated to Tino. Completely and fully. Showing the world my soul. Is that not beautiful in and of itself? I think that's a fucking gorgeous thought. Of course, there's still a lot of feelings, nervousness and fears, but it's okay. On recital day, I'm going to be 15 times more nervous. Or maybe I won't be. And whatever happens, I'll be okay. And that's actually the core tenet of IFS, Internal Family Systems, I think. And if you're new to this channel or if you haven't gotten the memo yet, I'm a huge fan of Internal Family Systems. A lot of people say, I want to get to the point where I don't care what people will think of me. No. I think that's fucking wrong. I believe that's wrong. What I believe is it's not you want to get to the place of not caring. It's you want to get to the place of whatever happens, I will be okay. I'll still be fundamentally lovable. I'm still a good person. I'm still fundamentally at my core a good human. And living in alignment with that. So even if shit hits the fucking fan, do my parts trust that I will be able to endure the shame, the humiliation, the feelings of unlovability? Will I be able to revisit that situation? If I fuck up on stage and I have to walk off, will I be able to relive that situation? And by reliving it, I mean the parts of me that experienced those horrible feelings or those intense feelings. Will I be able to go to those parts of me and sit with them while they relive it and let it pass? Or will I just stuff them away and try to forget forever and ever that that happened? And so that it always keeps happening forever and ever. I believe I will be able to. And I think my parts trust me too. So I guess that's it for today. I'm going to meet my friend after work at like 6:30. Fucking amazing friend. He and I go way back. He and I rode together in college. He and I worked our first job together. I fucking love the guy. He is like definitively like, I would say he's my best friend. And you know, we moved to different areas after our first job. And now he's on his third job. And the main office is in New York City, but the office that he works at, that he wants to work at, is it's outside of the city. And so he's in and out of the city, like I think once or twice every week or every 2 weeks or something. And now, you know, we have time to catch up. I haven't seen him since before Thanksgiving. I haven't seen him since before Thanksgiving. So I'm stoked about it. I had a good piano lesson. I just recorded a solid video. I liked this video. It was fun. That was a fun video. I think it's just under 30 minutes. I hope this isn't too bright. Nah, fuck it. I think it's good. So that's it, guys. I'll let you go. And that's it. Again, I'm creating this channel to create a space where it truly feels okay to just be authentically you. Authentically you. Some days you're going to feel fucking good and confident. And other days you're going to feel fucking down and vulnerable. All of them are okay. And one is not inherently better than the other. All parts are welcome. All parts of people are welcome. All parts of people are beautiful. I know. There's probably going to be some people that look at the edge cases and give me hate for that, but read Richard Schwartz and get back to me. That's it, guys. I'll let you go for today, and thank you again for tuning in.